Hey guys, Littlest Aswell here. Thank you so much for joining me in another coffee crave. And today we're going to do something a little different. I decided to try out some fun coffee quizzes. Um, I guess trying to see what type of coffee you are or whatever it is, or testing your knowledge on coffee. So for the first quiz I have is something I found on How Stuff Works Play. Food Fun Coffee Quiz. So let's get started. So it says about this quiz, it's a cold winter morning, and you could use a couple more hours of sleep, but your commute awaits. The only thing that rouses you from the warm confines of your down comforter is the prospect of a hot cup of coffee washing down your cold throat. Let's get started. In what country is coffee believed to have originated? I think it's more so in Brazil, but it says believed. I'm gonna go with Ethiopia. That sounds more correct. I got it right, yay! You can make an argument for Arabia, but it's generally accepted that coffee came from Ethiopia. The average 7-ounce cup of coffee contains about how much caffeine? I think about 8 ounces. A cup of coffee is about 200 milligrams. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with this, even though it says 7 ounce. Darn it. The coffee kick you feel in that morning cup is the 115 to 175 milligrams of caffeine. So since I believe 8 ounces is 200 milligrams, I should have picked the other one for 7 ounces. Duh. Okay. What about the average 2-ounce shot of espresso? This I have no idea. I feel like my voice sounds like it's going out. Why? I'm gonna guess 500 milligrams? Oh, wow. You might have thought that espresso packed more of a punch, but at 100 milligrams, you'd be better to go with the coffee if you need a boost. Wow. What happens to the caffeine that's extracted from the bean in the decaffeination process? I don't know this. It's recycled into the soil, it's discarded and treated as a harmful byproduct. It's used as an additive in Coca-Cola. I'm gonna say it's recycled into the soil? No! This is one for the water cooler. It's used to supply the kick for Coke. I had no idea. Is coffee good for you or bad for you? Okay, this is a widely debated topic. I've heard it's bad, it's good, it just depends on how much you drink. I'm gonna say that because it is. If there's one thing that's been studied a lot, it's coffee. Depending on which studies you trust, you can get a wide result, leaving it inconclusive. Coffee can be grown alongside which crop? Rice or corn? Both. Wow. Even though the cultivation of rice and corn is different, you can start coffee plants alongside each. How do Starbucks sales compare to Coca-Cola's? On par with Coca-Cola, about 1/3 as large as Coke's, not even close, less than 1/10 of the size of Coke's. This is tough because I know Starbucks is widely popular, they're even worldwide now, but Coca-Cola's been around, I think, far longer than Starbucks and is just everywhere, and they sell so much. I'm gonna say about 1/3 as large as Coke's. Coke is a worldwide phenomenon, but Starbucks is hanging in there at about 1/3 of the size. Starbucks is a popular job for what reason? It offers health insurance to all employees, making coffee for strangers is everybody's dream. Baristas feel like they're performing a public service. I believe I've heard that they have good health insurance, so I'm gonna go with that. Those other reasons may be valid, but offering insurance to even part-time employees is a big perk. Yeah. What country exports more coffee than any other? Now this is where I believe Brazil comes in. They all make some great joke, but Brazil exports the most. How many tons of coffee is produced each year worldwide? Roughly 7 million tons, roughly 3 million tons, roughly 20 million tons. There's a lot of coffee made. I'm gonna go with 20 million, honestly. Go big or go home. No! In the middle. Did you go high and guess 20? Well, guess again, dude. It's only 7. All right. Well, 7 million. All right. So calculating your results. Please don't tell me I have to enter an email. Your score is 60%. Almost an expert, but not quite. And you know what? That's fine with me. I feel like I know coffee, but I am definitely no expert. I'm still learning. I want to learn more. And that's kind of what this video series is about, is exploring different coffees and learning more about coffee. So this is good. You got 6 correct out of 10. You scored better than 0% of quiz takers. I don't know what that means. All right, so moving on to the next quiz. Do you actually know anything about coffee, or are you a fake fan? Let's find out if I'm a fake. Where was coffee first discovered? Ethiopia, Turkey, Brazil, Colombia. Now, this is where taking another quiz before kind of helps, because I probably would have said Brazil, but it did say Ethiopia. Coffee plant is first recorded as being discovered in Ethiopia. Which of these are the names of the most common types of coffee bean? Ristretto and Terra, Arabica and Robusta, Liberica and Acacia, Larina and Topanta. Well, we all know these Arabica and Robustas very commonly used. Arabica, I don't know how to say that word, makes up about 70% of the world coffee bean market. Robusta makes up about 27%. How do coffee beans grow? Now, I did discuss a little bit of this in my first Coffee Crave video, so let's see if I remember anything from that, because that was 3 years ago. On a bush, on vines, on trees, at the roots of a coffee plant. I'm pretty sure it grows on a bush. Coffee beans grow on bushes. They appear a bright red color, I remember that, when they are ripe. Which of these illustrates the contents of a flat white? I have no idea what a flat white is. Whipped cream espresso, steamed milk espresso, milk foam espresso, milk foam, steamed milk espresso. I'm gonna go with steamed milk espresso. Whew. A flat white is traditionally just espresso topped with steamed milk, which I gotta say, okay, if that's what, yes, I love a good espresso with a little bit of that foam. What type of coffee maker is this? Ooh, I hope I get this because I have this exact one. My parents got it when we lived in Italy, and I've kept it ever since. A drip, an ibrick, a percolator, mocha pot. Pretty sure it's basically a percolator. Oh, that's right. No, dang it. The picture is of a mocha pot, a stovetop electric coffee maker that passes boiling water pressurized by steam through ground coffee. I've never heard of a mocha pot, so that's cool. So it's called a mocha pot. How large is a shot of espresso? 30 mil, 35 mil, 40 mil, 37 mil. I'll go with 35. 30. That was my second guess. One shot of espresso is 30 milliliters. All right. What is the ideal brewing time for a French press? That I have no clue. I've never used a French press. 2 minutes? The ideal brewing time for a French press is approximately 4 minutes. All right. How do you make an affogato? I have no idea what that is. For hot espresso over ice cream, add a dollop of clotted cream to a flat white, steam milk to a burning temperature before pouring, add a splash of rum to a macchiato. That sounds good. I'm gonna guess this one. Oh, dang it. An affogato is made by pouring espresso over ice cream. What type of coffee is equal parts espresso, steamed milk, and foam? A cappuccino, a flat white, well, we know that's wrong because we just figured out what that, a breve, or a latte. Let's say breve. Darn it! Really, that's what a cappuccino is? A cappuccino is comprised of a third espresso, a third steamed milk, and a third foam. Ah. I feel so dumb now because that's actually what I normally get, is just a plain cappuccino at most coffee shops, but I don't remember like what actually goes in it. I know it has like the foam and everything. Wow, I feel really, really dumb though, because yeah, I'm sitting here thinking of like the cappuccinos that I just did in the last Coffee Crave, and yeah, wow. Cappuccino is called a cappuccino because its color resembles the walls of Capuchin Crypt, a sacred room in Rome, the hair of French model Capuchin, the chimneys of Cappadocia, the robes of the Capuchin monks. I don't know why, but this sounds good. The robes of the Capuchin monks. When the cappuccino was first introduced in Italy, the color of espresso mixed and frothed milk resembled that of the Capuchin robe, so it was named accordingly. What percentage of the contents of a cup of black coffee is water? I'll say about 70%. No, really? About 98% of a cup of coffee, is just water. Which country consumes the most coffee per capita? This also, really, hold on. Thought it was going to be Brazil again. Like, I know USA drinks a lot of coffee, but I kind of feel like out of these, I've heard Finland drinks more. Yes! Finland consumes 12 kg per capita per year. Oh, wow. You got 6 out of 12 right. You know a little about coffee, but you're no expert. Once again, I am no expert. You're not too concerned about the ins and outs on coffee, but you know the basics, and that's enough. So frustrating. Alright, let's see if we have time to do at least one more, maybe. We'll see. Okay. Ah, yes. What kind of coffee are you? Are you a bold coffee or something light and frothy? That kind of rhymes. The results of this quiz may surprise you. Alright, let's see. And if you guys want to take this quiz, I forgot what the other one was, a BuzzFeed quiz. The second one I just took. This one's on Quizoni. What kind of coffee are you? Question. Oh my goodness, there's 29 questions. We gotta go through these quick. When do you have your last cup of coffee? I don't know. Whenever. How many cups do you have per day? We'll say 1 to 2 right now. I'm not drinking as much as I used to. How do you drink your coffee? Black. Which are you more likely to stop for? Fast food restaurant for coffee on the way to work, a quaint little coffee shop, the grocery store. I make mine at home more, so second choice would be a little coffee shop. How big is your coffee pot at home? I'm gonna say it's 8 to 10. 8 to 10, yeah. What is the first thing you do in the morning? I don't know. Get dressed. When did you start drinking coffee? When I was a kid. Actually a baby. Why do you drink coffee? Taste. Which would you prefer as an alternative to coffee? As an alternative? I don't know, I just drink water, but it's not like it's got the caffeine or the taste, so whatever. It's a breezy autumn day. What would you like to do? Open the window, see rake up a bunch of leaves and then dive into them. Go to a pumpkin patch and pick the very best one. Roast hot dogs and marshmallows. That sounds good. How do you like your pancakes? With butter and molasses, like crepes better, with crisp edges and real maple syrup. Thick and fluffy with syrup, flavored syrup with bananas and nuts in it. I like it with crisp edges and syrup. What was your favorite thing on the playground when you were a kid? Probably the merry-go-round. What kind of movies do you like? Ooh, I like a lot of different movies, but I like comedies. It's not my favorite kind of genre that they offered. Someone where you work is fired. What is your initial reaction? Feel bad for them? I wonder what they did. You're visiting a friend and she offers you hot tea to warm up from the winter chill. What kind will you have? I like either hibiscus or orange spice. So I'm gonna go with orange spice. Someone asks you to join a flash mob that will perform at the mall and sing the national anthem. Are you in? Of course, I love crazy stuff like that. I'm not much on performing. I love performing and all, but I don't know if I could get into doing a flash mob, so I'm gonna say it's not my thing. It's your birthday, so treat yourself. What do you have? Let's see, chocolate mousse, cheesecake, cake, pie, strawberries with whipped cream. Cheesecake. I don't know. That sounds good right now. You make a spontaneous decision to see a movie, but you haven't heard anything about the movie's playing. You're going to base your decision on who's in it. Which actor's movie would you watch? Tom Hanks, Sean Connery, Sally Field, Jennifer Lawrence, Nicolas Cage. Tom Hanks. I think he's a fantastic actor. You're on a road trip. When you see a beautiful lake, you pull over. Now what? I sit on a bench by the shore and watch the ducks landing in the water while I enjoy the serenity. I walk around, skip rocks in the water and pick up a pine cone. I kick off my shoes and wade in the water's edge. I sit at the end of the dock and put my feet in the water. It's either the last two, so let's say sit on the dock. I'm good at throwing together salads, sandwiches, fruit plates, anything that could be assembled. I'd love to cook hearty meals and comfort food for my family and friends. I'm great with desserts, the kind that's really good at picking out a great restaurant. I like cooking hearty meals if I can. What is your favorite thing to do for exercise? Canoe, hike, run, dance, hit the gym, Something different like the swing, seesaw, blah blah blah. It's either dance or hit the gym. Salsa hit the gym, honestly. Your niece tells you that all the kids in her class are making fun of her new haircut. What do? I tell her that people who don't have style always question new trends. I take her out for ice cream and tell her that she looks beautiful. I tell her that she should be proud of her choices and not compromise herself for other people's ideals. I commiserate with her, and we go and get my hair cut the same way. I'll say she should be proud of the choices she made. I'm not worried about what people think. Your best friend hands you a gift box that has air holes in the top. What do you hope is inside? A rare orchid, a puppy, a kitten, a sloth, a bee. When you look at pictures of houses, which element are you most drawn to in the house you like? Windows, doors, landscape, location. Landscape? Grandma put a new bag of Hershey's miniatures chocolates on the coffee table. Which one do you grab first? Crackle? Plain old regular Hershey, Mr. Goodbar's Special Dark. I really like their Special Dark, but I also love the Crackle. You're scrolling the photo sharing site. Which picture do you favorite? The dandelion fuzz drifting over a field of daisies, a steaming cup of coffee in front of a foggy window in the morning light, a picture of a national monument at sunset, a rabbit and deer playing together in the snow, an old man in a difficult yoga pose, the coffee. Duh. Almost done. Which of these animals is your favorite? Elephant, turtle, bear, duck, alpaca. Duck? I don't know. Which is your favorite waterscape? Waterfall, ocean, clear river, lake, swamp. I have a thing for waterfalls, so hands down. Alright, last question. What would you wear if you never had to dress up during the day again? Pajamas, overalls, yoga pants and sweats, t-shirts and jeans. Yoga pants and sweats. You are an Americano. So what is an Americano? You're a balanced person that can achieve great things, but knows how to relax and have fun too. People admire your outlook and want to be around you. Aw, so let me look real quick. What is an Americano? Drink. Cafe Americano is a type of coffee drink prepared by diluting an espresso with hot water, giving it a similar strength to, but different flavor from traditionally brewed coffee. The strength of an Americano varies with the number of shots of espresso and the amount of water added. Cool. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, taking these quizzes just for fun, just to test my coffee knowledge, and then I wanted to see what kind of coffee I was. So if you guys want to check these quizzes out, I'll put the links of those down below, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And something I forgot to do in my last video, something I used to do in my coffee craves before, is that I do a coffee meme of the day, or a coffee meme of the video, or whatever. So stay tuned for the coffee meme. And please be sure to subscribe and like this video if you haven't done so already, so you can see more videos like this. And I have several Coffee Crave video ideas coming up, and then I have cover songs coming out. So yeah, bye.